President Trump just said that the United States is trying to get Bagram Air Base back from the Taliban. Let me run the video.
They just went through the Afghanistan total disaster for no reason whatsoever. We're going to leave Afghanistan, but we're going to leave it with strength and dignity. And we're going to keep Bagram, the big air base, one of the biggest air bases in the world. We gave it to them for nothing. We're trying to get it back, by the way. Okay, that could be a little breaking news. We're trying to get it back because they need things from us. We want that base back. But one of the reasons we want the base is, as you know, it's an hour away from where China makes its nuclear weapons. So a lot of things are happening.
Let's unpack that. First off, Bagram isn't just some dusty old airfield in Afghanistan. It is a strategic hub that we used for 20 years. 2 parallel runways, hardened shelters. It sits right in the middle of Central Asia. It's 400 miles from China's western border. You can see why Beijing might be nervous about America coming back. Now, why would President Trump float this? 2 reasons. First is China. Since the U.S. withdrawal in 2021, China has been cozying up to the Taliban, looking at mining concessions, even potential basing rights. If China moves in, that puts People's Liberation Army listening posts, or worse, a bomber base within striking distance of India and smack in the middle of U.S. CENTCOM, or Central Command's, backyard. The second is politics. Let's be real here. This is like red meat for a domestic audience, right? Trump has been hammering Biden for a chaotic withdrawal, and it was chaotic. By suggesting that we're going to take Bagram back, he's kind of reframing that narrative. Biden lost it, he's going to get it back. But let's take a practical second. To take back Bagram, you'd either negotiate with the Taliban, that could be done, or you'd need to invade Afghanistan again. I saw that movie. Neither seems likely. The Taliban aren't just going to hand over the keys, and the American people probably don't have an appetite for another Afghan war. So what's really going on here? It's probably signaling. Floating this idea pressures China. It reassures India. It gives Trump a talking point at home. It's less about the runway and more about the optics. Now, could the U.S. ever use Bagram again? Honestly, yeah, it actually might not be a bad idea. If the Taliban rent us access and the money is good for them and it helps us balance against China, stranger things have happened in geopolitics, but don't make that a mistake for an impending deployment. So the takeaway here, this is about messaging power, just not military power, at least not yet. The audience isn't the Taliban, it's Beijing and New Delhi and probably the voters in Des Moines. And hey, there's another war going on in Ukraine. My friend Johnny Rogers is trying to raise money for non-lethal aid. He basically drives around Ukraine in a van. I'm trying to raise $100,000 for my 50th birthday on September 25th. And here's Johnny to explain how you can help. Believe it or not, on September 25th, this sexy pile of man candy is turning 50. And for my birthday, I don't want any presents. Instead, I want you to donate to Help Is On The Way UA. My friend Johnny Rogers essentially drives around Ukraine in a van giving out non-lethal aid. Yes, I still have a security clearance. I can't donate any lethal aid, but Johnny Rogers has a special message for you.
Thank you so much for everything you guys do to support me. You make this possible. You help me help these guys. Thank you so much, Ryan Macbeth, for the shout out. You make this possible. Every little donation counts. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow me. Go to helpisontheWayUA.com today. Do a donation. And follow Ryan, he's a great guy, and Ukrainian Relief Fund on Instagram. Thank you so much. Slava Ukraini!
Heroям slava! My goal here is $100,000. You can donate at the link below. Every dollar helps.